How y'all doing? Did you miss me? Because I missed you. I know I did not give y'all a video yesterday, pero no te preocupen, okay? No se preocupen, please, don't worry. It wasn't because I didn't get enough sleep. It's just, it worked out the way it worked out. And it's okay. So, how y'all doing? Happy Sabbath. Today's my Sabbath, y'all. Happy Sabbath, happy Saturday in my world. Happy whenever you'll see this in your world. Bienvenidos a mi canal. If you do not recognize this face, hi. My name is Latrice. Nice to meet you. And this right here is Faith by Latrice, where faith is the muscle we exercise around here. Now let's go get on into it. No dilly-dallying. So, the topic, la tema de hoy va a ser, it's really about trust, okay? Here's the title. You can trust him. And yes, I'll take it back to the old church folk days. You can trust him, okay? The him I'm talking about is God, Jesus specifically. All right, y'all. So let's get on into it, because today, when I read the verse of the day, Isaiah 7:14, it was about before I get into that, let me just tell you, okay? So before we get into the verse, into the situation, what's going on today, déjame decirles, okay? So, ven. Más cerca, ven. Okay, so Isaiah is in the first half of the Bible. It's called the Old Testament. Okay, that's basically what it is, the first half of the Bible. And in the first half of the Bible, it's like a lot of predictions going on, which is like prophecy. So if you hear me say prophecy, it's really talking about predictions, okay? I know it's like a whole churchy word, but don't worry about it. I'm explaining, okay? Boom. Okay, so boom. We're in Isaiah, and it's Isaiah chapter 7, and it is verse really 13 and 14. And what I'm going to read y'all is going to be two different translations, but it's the same thing, right? It's the same message. I'm not twisting. You can go look it for yourself. I'm going to put it in the description so you'll be able to read it and see what I'm saying. Now, chapter 7 in Isaiah, let me give you a little backstory, okay? Because context is important. So there's a king named Ahaz, okay? He's the king of Judah, boom. So there's two other kings from two different other kingdoms that are plotting on him. They're plotting to come take over his kingdom, take over his reign, all that, and like make it for themselves, right? Or they trying to put somebody else on, but they trying to take over that one. Boom. God gets word about it, okay? Because God be hearing all that be going on, even if you don't hear it. God gets word about it, tells Isaiah to go tell him, like, don't be scared. Matter of fact, gives him specific instructions. Let me just, because I have it in front of me. Don't worry, if you see some little polvo in my hair, don't worry about it. It's decorations. I gotta wash my hair. Isaiah 7 verse 4. And God telling Isaiah to say to him, and say to him, be careful, be quiet, do not fear, and do not let your heart be faint because of these two smoldering stumps of firebrands at the fierce anger of thing 1 and thing 2, basically. He was like, look, don't be scared. Don't worry, I got you. Ain't that like God to come in and swoop and whatever. Gave him specific instructions. Remember that. Then, boom, he tells him, like, look, stand firm. I know you're scared right now, but don't be scared, because guess what? And, like, he gives him an exact date. In 65 years, homeboy's kingdom over there, the people, they ain't going to be no more. Boom. And then skip. God's like, look, just test me. Just test me if you don't believe me. Test me. He was like, no, I'm not going to do it. It's okay. Then God tells Isaiah to tell to him, this is verse 13 and 14. Déjame leerles, okay? Verse 13. Then Isaiah said, hear now, you house of David, is it not enough to try the patience of humans? Will you try the patience of my God also? Verse 14. Therefore, the Lord himself shall give you a sign. The Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Immanuel. Number 1, verse 13. Let's get into it, okay? Where Isaiah said, is it not enough to try the patience of humans? Will you also try the patience of my God? What is he saying right here? That's really like the message of this, right? It's about trusting God. We literally try all the things, right? Because like I said, life be life. And sometimes they really be getting us, okay? Like myself included. Some of us, sometimes we listen to music to drown things out. We eat. Telling on myself. Thursday, when things was going all the things crazy in work, and I felt like stress, I literally had the thought in my mind, I want to stress eat. I said it to myself. I would never say that. I already eat for fun. But for me to notice I was stressed and to think, oh my God, I want something to eat right now. It was like a craving. I was like, ooh, I want this because I want it to pacify whatever I'm feeling, this anxiety, whatever, right? Some of us listen to music to drown it out. Some of us stress eat. Some of us have a little something, drink a little alcohol, whatever. Some of us have smoke some little whatever. We have things we do to help numb out what we're feeling, right? And God's like, look, or we go to somebody who will just agree with what we're saying at the moment, even if it ain't right. In here, God is saying, look, you try the patience with people, you try things with people or on earth or whatever. They're not enough. We're not enough. Like I said in another video, we're finite. We're human. We expire. Our time expires. Our energy expires. Our patience, la paciencia, it expires. God is someone who will never expire. Will you not also try the patience of my God? Verse 14. This is what got me. Therefore, the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Pause. Who? God himself. God is saying, look, I'm going to give you the sign. What is this about? What's the moral of the story? What am I talking about? Latrice, get to the point. This is about trust. Because God, he gave a promise. Oh my God, I can't get off that. The promises of God. Remember how I said in another video, God is saying, I'm not like people. I keep my promises. I don't break mine. First half of the Bible is the Old Testament. It was a lot of prophecy. It was a gajillion prophecies going on, a gajillion predictions, right? Things that were to come in the future. This prophecy of the end of verse 14, behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son and call him Immanuel. That's Jesus. That was 700 years. That was said to people 700 years before Jesus actually got to the earth, okay? Let me tell you something. Every single thing, every single prediction, aka prophecy that happened in the Old Testament of the Bible, every single one came to pass. It came true. It happened. So if God is telling you something, believe him. That's the moral of the story. Listen, with every promise that he keeps, because he's going to keep it, it's not debatable. With every promise that he keeps, he's showing you and I that, no, pause, stop it, that he can be trusted. It's showing us more and more of his character. That is the bottom line about all this. God is showing us his character. Why? The God who made the universe, why does he care if we know about his character? He's like, if I'm going to give you instruction and you don't trust my character, you're not going to do it. But guess what? I'm the one who knows what's best for you, so I'm going to need you to follow my instructions. Oh, God. Words mean things. What is character? The sum total of features and traits that form the individual nature of a person, right? What is trust? Because God wants us to trust him. Bottom line, confidence. It's a confident expectation of something. It's hope. Hope is the feeling that what is wanted can be had, or that events will turn out for the best. God wants he wants relationship with us. And you can't have a relationship. Let's think practically. You can't be in a relationship with anybody that you don't trust, huh? You may love them, but that don't always mean love doesn't automatically, or love does not equate to trust. You can love somebody, but if this person steals every Christmas, you don't trust them around your belongings. Hello? Okay. Let's keep it practical. You can love a cousin. You can love a friend. You can love someone you no longer speak to. But it does not mean you trust them. It doesn't have to even be physical things. It doesn't mean you trust them with your heart. You could have been heartbroken by somebody, right? I'm talking about they broke your heart. Like, why would you do me like this type thing, right? It doesn't mean that love for them goes away. You may love them to pieces, but you don't trust them with your emotions anymore. God is like, I'm not like human people. I keep my promises. Oh my gosh. We try everything else in the world. More of the story. Try Jesus. Try Jesus and see if he work. Let me know how it goes. I mean, like, really try. Don't like just pretend or put it on the internet and make it cute and cool. No. Because in reality, it ain't always gonna be peaches and cream, rainbows and sunshines. It be like, really, God? Really? Try Jesus, y'all. That's really the message. Espero que están bien. Te los amo. Listen, if nobody has told you today, hoy, este día, hoy, que estoy hablando ahora, en mi sábado, con mi afro y todo. Don't worry about it. I need to wash my hair. Don't worry about it. I love you. If nobody has told you today, I love you. Te amo. Always. Because you know why? Just because I love you anyway. But life be life. Life be life, but we're going to prosper regardless, okay? I love you guys. Let me know what's going on. Share this with somebody, please. Compártelo con alguien. Tu amigo, tu mamá, tu hermano. Somebody you love but don't talk to right now. Share it with somebody. I hope it helps. If it does help you, share it. If you question it, still share it. Bye, y'all.